exposing the ugly face of Harry and Meghan when abusing Diana's reputation to polish career. Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, are back in New York City. The couple flew into the U.S. city to attend the United Nations General Assembly to mark Nelson Mandela International Day, where Harry made a keynote speech that was strewn with sweet, personal anecdotes about not only his wife and children but also his late mother, Princess Diana. As Meghan, dressed in a chic Givenchy black pencil skirt and her hair slicked back into a ponytail, watched on proudly, the Duke of Sussex spoke about the South African icon's life and legacy and touched on a photograph he owns of his mother with Mandela. "On my wall, and in my heart every day, is an image of my mother and Mandela meeting in Cape Town in 1997, he said. "The photo was presented to me by the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu, whose friendship and inspiration were their own treasured gift. My wife and I had the honor of introducing our 4-month-old son to him back in 2019. When I first looked at the photo, straight away what jumped out was the joy on my mother's face. The playfulness, cheekiness, even pure delight to be in communion with another soul so committed to serving humanity." Harry also revealed that he'd always found hope on the continent of Africa ever since his first visit aged 13. "In fact, for most of my life, it has been my lifeline, a place where I have found peace and healing time and time again," he said. "It's where I've felt closest to my mother and sought solace after she died, and where I knew I had found a soulmate in my wife. And it's why so much of my work is based there." During the early days of their courtship, Harry famously whisked Meghan away to Botswana on their third date, and mere months later, they were engaged. Whilst Meghan didn't speak on the UN stage, she and Harry did pose for photos with key figures including the President of the United Nations General Assembly and Deputy Secretary General of the UN, Amina Mohammed. It is unknown whether their children Archie, 3, and Lilibet, 1, joined them from California. However, before flying back, Meghan managed to sneak in a catch-up with another famous friend. Dressed in a pair of smart navy shorts, a white shirt and heels accessorized with a beaded clutch bag, the Duchess of Sussex was spotted leaving Soho's Crosby Hotel with feminist activist Gloria Steinem. The pair, who first connected in 2020, were photographed hugging, and Meghan looked radiant as she waved to the cameras. Most recently, Meghan and Gloria were interviewed by Vogue in the wake of the U.S. Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade, a 1973 ruling that established abortion as a constitutional right. They have also been working towards getting the Equal Rights Amendment, ERA, ratified to extend to women the constitutional rights that are granted to men that would change the game for women's reproductive rights, workplace rights and more. The General Assembly established July 18, Mandela's birthday, as an international day to honor him, not only by celebrating his life and contributions but by carrying out the tradition of participating in a community service activity. During the event, the 2020 UN Nelson Mandela Prize was awarded to Mrs. Mariana Vivarden Wayanis of Greece and Dr. Maurice Andakuyate of Guinea. This prize is handed out every 5 years and recognizes people who have dedicated their lives to the service of humanity. Harry was accompanied at the UN by his wife Meghan. The former actress spoke at a conference at UN headquarters organized by UN Women on International Women's Day in 2015, before her marriage to the prince. In January 2020, the couple stepped down as senior members of the royal family and moved to the Duchess' native Southern California, where they continue to live with their 2 children. Harry and Meghan visited South Africa in 2019 with their son, Archie, on their first official tour as a family before they gave up royal duties.